Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Mobile Suit Gundam Side Stories with the Thoroughbred Corps encounters and the whatever side story missions. And we're going to start off on Mission 3 and finish off with Mission 4 today, since there's no 5th mission. Also, there is no what-if scenario mode to encounter here, so we're going with what is, unfortunately, canonically, how this sequence of events ends. So that is rather bothersome, honestly. I would like to have seen if side stories could implement a lot of things from the individual games into the different little subset stories and whatnot to really expand on it, but everything in the side stories was made on the cheap without any consideration for the individual playstyles of the games that they're taken from. And I know a lot of people resent that, and I understand that, especially if they came in rather early on when this game was announced. But I didn't know about this game until about a month or so before it was released, so I kind of had a vague indication of exactly what we were going to get into when I picked this game up. And I had no I wasn't even thinking that it was going to be anything more than these game stories on the same engine with a set play style. It would have been nice had they actually re-engineered all of the game's individual play styles as part of this game. But again, I didn't come into this knowing that everyone was expecting this to be the case. I just sort of saw what it was and took it that way. So I'm not nearly as disappointed as most people, but that said, I'm still willing to acknowledge that this game could have been a lot more. Even so, I still enjoy coming back to it every now and then because as a decent mobile suit selection, and is just an easier game to get into than, say, Gundam Senki 0081. Which is... I'll get to that game eventually. I just...
役得だな、ルース。今回ばっかりは主役を譲るぜ。
ボルドー、お前はまだ本当の戦争ってのが分かってない。どこかにゲーム感覚みたいなノリが残ってるだろ。
なんだよ、説教かよ。俺だってもう実戦も経験したんだ。いつまでも半人前扱いはやめろよ。
まあ、分かればいいってもんでもないがな。ザビ家の独裁と連邦の威信で続いてるこんな馬鹿げた戦争、とっとと終わらせてやるさ。さて、準備に入る。護衛は任せた。
おう、任せておけって。
こちらサラブレッド、潜伏予定地点で敵部隊の待ち伏せを受けました。2人とも戻って。作戦は失敗です。
ミユ、ボルドを向かわせる。なんとか持ちこたえろ。俺はこのまま発射準備を続ける。作戦続行だ。
何を言ってるの、ルース。命令違反よ。
ボルド行け。この作戦を成功させられるのは俺たちしかいない。
ああ、その通りだ。頼んだぜ、ルース。
ああ、任せておけよ、相棒。さて、いよいよ後に引けないぜ。頼むぞ、G04。
Yeah, slightly different this time around. Instead of actually sticking around to protect this G04 at an incredibly frantic rate against all of the oncoming enemies, we're actually going to be protecting the Federation. We're going to be protecting the Thoroughbred and the a couple of salamis instead. Hey there! You're not here. I'm not gonna let you chop up the bologna before it's ready. Apart from which it's salami, not bologna. It's my lunch meat. Actually, I'm not really big on salami. Especially if it has too many bell peppers in it. I prefer just simple deli meats like turkey and ham and maybe a little bit of corned beef in there. These guys are still coming on pretty fast and they don't want to leave these ships alone. But here we have more new elements aside from them attacking the ships. We have this guy. Well, these guys. Now, this guy on the Aksaku, I can't remember his name, but he's pretty much the antagonist of this particular side stories. But the two in the Rickdom 2s that are following him, those are actually characters from the Mobile Suit Gundam Encounters in Space mission mode that have been given actual names and characters and personalities. I don't remember what those names and personalities are off the top of my head, but there you go. Yeah, again, I'm having to get used to the rather obnoxiously bad targeting system of Gundam side stories. Ow. Eat bullets up the ass! Proctology appointment for Act Zaku! Oh, come on. There's the other problem with this game, is that there's drifting in space now. Dash slashing is about as effective as ever, though. Where is... No? Where to get... Fucker! Trying to target him. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Oh, Jesus. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I gotta remember that it's my butt on the line here, no one else's. Oh, shit. Craptaculars. Come on. Come on. I dare ya. Bazooka shells away. More bullets! Eat them! Gatling bullets for days! Aren't you fucking done yet? Oh! Here we go!
少しこのまま照射限界まで。
すげえでルース。
敵残存艦艇およびモビリティ部隊を撤退します。
無茶が過ぎたか。でも俺はあの光の果てにこの馬鹿げた戦争の終わりを見たぜ。お前にも見えただろうな、ファルコン。
G04 シグナルロスト。応答してルース。
おい、何の冗談だよ
フォルド、
ルース。
サラブレッドは G04 の回収へ向かいます。
Yeah, and this time we didn't even get an opportunity to try and save Luce from his ultimate fate. Unfortunate, as though it is. We must press on. The final battle. In the next mission. Which should come up any moment now. Ugh. God, I didn't notice that. If this is the same animation cells used in Encounters in Space, they are fucking bizarre. The central iris, I believe it is? Cornea? I don't know, whatever it is. The middle part of the eye! Both of their eyes. Not colored. And then there's just this little black dot right dead in the middle of there. Look like fucking robots. Androids or something like that. I'm not sure. But it's weird. It's weirdos! But yes, we must avenge Luce Cassel by saving the Xeon guy. Who was it? Devasia Bakarov and his Chive from the Zabi loyalists, including... His name is actually on the tip of my tongue. Can't think of it. But yeah, we've now got the booster unit version of G05. You don't get the booster version of G04 because it's non-canon, unfortunately. I think I actually mentioned this before, like during the VR mission, this playthrough, which was a long time ago at this point, so forgive me if I've completely forgotten absolutely everything that happened during the VR missions. You know, aside from the rage. I clearly remember the rage. And you know, it also goes to prove that as easy as this game is, it also gets immensely, impossibly hard as it goes along. So, you know, I can understand how the lacking difficulty of this game is a bit of a detraction for a lot of reviewers, but you haven't gotten that far into the VR missions yet, I assume. That or you're just not as dumb as I am when I play those missions.
俺はまだあんたたちに背中から撃たれるんじゃないかって心のどこかで信じきれていないんだ。
仕方ないさ。しかし我々はかつての同胞を撃つことになってもこの馬鹿げた戦争を終わらせる覚悟でここにいる。それは信じてもらいたい。
ルース、いや、なんでもない。俺も思いは同じだ。あんたたちに背中を預ける。
Actually, we have Gelgooks to help us this time. I'm not sure if we did when we played this in the Encounters in Space game proper. Yeah, this is the last mission of the story mode, which is basically protect the Chive from the evil zombie loyalists and stuff. However, unlike that mission in the actual Encounters in Space game, I can already spoil for you that we're not going to go up against a Brabro. It would have been interesting if we did. But no, there's no Brabro at all in this game. Eat many bullets. They are high in fibrous things for you to ingest. Yeah, instead of a Brabro. We are still going to get a bunch of Galbadies, as you can see, but instead of the Brabro, it's going to be this guy. Mallet, Mal something. I think it was Mallet. Don't remember his last name though. And these two's names still escape me.
いや、お供をさせていただく。私も誇りある準軍人だ。
それでこそグラナダ特戦隊。いや、我がマレット隊のメンバーだ。さあ、行くぞ。
グラナダより警告。停戦命令を無視し、離反した部隊が接近中。
なんでなんだよ。クソ、迎撃するぞ。
バカ者どもがこの後に及んでまだ血を流すというのか。
What am I? Oh, right. I'm still mixing up the controls between the games. So I don't recall having access to the... Maybe it's because I wasn't no. For some reason, yeah. The Gundam, the G04 and G05 have beam guns that are only usable in this game for some reason. Wrist-mounted beam guns. Get back. You're probably retreating. You're another fucking Galbany. Douche! Should just deal with Mallet or Mallet. Is it pronounced Mallet or Mallet? I assume when it's spelled that way, the way I saw it spelled on the wiki, it's supposed to be Mallet, even though it just looks like Mallet. I don't want to assume, but that's just... Oh, back off. Alright, I can still use super attacks. It's also something I just don't really like all that much about the G04 and G05 is they're... Well, they're space-only type Gundams, rather basic in their overall design mentality and whatnot, but they've got beam weapons up the wazoo, aside from that one Gatling. And, as you know, I'm kind of I'm really against mobile suits that have the beam spammage mentality built into them. Back off! There's another thing there, but it's barely distracted right now. I'm just gonna keep cutting this guy up like a true salami. Beep. Come on, Mallet. Mallet or whatever. If you're really as good as you say you are, then bring the hammer down, eh? Because his name is Mallet. Mallet spelled like a mallet. Whatever, anyway. Was there ever a figure at all in any range of models or whatnot of the Zaku? I don't know. I mean, outside of like resin conversion kits and the like. What the fuck? Two DOMs boosting into each other, rubbing up against each other. This is how we mate! This is how mass production works!
終わったよルースなあお前の望んだ未来が来るぜ
G05 フォルド全作戦終了です。帰還してください。
フォルドロムフェロ G05 これより帰還する
この日宇宙世紀0080 1月1日地球連邦政府とジオン共和国の間に終戦協定が結ばれた
And thus, in 4 short missions, we have brought an end to the 1-year war. How pitifully short. This really could have done with some sort of way to unlock a what-if scenario here to really extend the time of this particular side story missions. This side story. Otherwise, yeah, that was it. I'm sure we'll go into the actual what-if missions, if I gather correctly from my scheduling, tomorrow. But as for side stories rendition of Mobile Suit Gundam Encounters in Space Thoroughbred Core missions, actually it's probably not all too bad of a translation in this particular regard, given that a lot of the mechanics are similar, although it's still lacking in a few areas. But, you know, I can deal with it. This one isn't the worst translation from game to Gundam side stories that there is here to deal with. I just wish there was more meat to it, is all I'm saying. But, you know, that's... I'm not holding it against this, that there wasn't extra stuff, just that it would have really helped in this particular case. It was still fun, all things considered. And it's nice that they actually made a full thoroughbred model for this game. I think we saw it actually during the VR missions, I'm not sure. But anyway, that'll be it for Mobile Suit Gundam Side Stories VR missions. For now, thank you absolutely everyone who's watched it. Remember to RCFS, and I will see you guys next time. Go away, you stupid thing.